Neuron Mobility is an e-scooter and e-bike sharing company. We currently operate across 30 cities globally, and we're the largest e-scooter sharing operator in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, with further operations here in the UK. I think what sets Neuron apart from its competitors is that we strictly work in regulated markets, so we really value partnerships with cities, and we think that's the most progressive way to move micromobility forward. I think when you look at our e-scooters, they're all designed in-house first off, and that's something we really value. They're fit for purpose and they're fit for safety as well. And our safety features are probably things we think what differentiates us in the market. It's the center of everything we do at Neuron. So if you even look at our scooters in general, at the bare minimum of its hardware, our wheels are much bigger, they're like 11.5 inches. Even the footboard's 21 centimeters wide, which is much bigger than the industry average. As well as that, when you look at our technology, we've helmets provided on all our scooters, accessible through the app Block. We also have new RTK features and halt features as well, which increase the geofencing accuracy down to 10 centimeters and the time down to 3 centimeters of activation. I think from the very beginning for Neuron, even in 2016, it was to become revolutionise transport in our city. So there was always kind of a global outlook for the company. And as well as that, we learned early on that working in regulated markets where you partner up with the cities tends to be a much more successful scheme and more successful trials. So we've identified cities globally that work in regulated markets, and from that we've really kind of targeted them. I think early on you have to appreciate when you work with the cities that it's to get an understanding what their concerns and challenges currently exist in the transport within that city, and then from there you really build your operating scheme around their needs and you partner with that on them. Also regular interactions with the cities, like you have weekly updates with them, all of that is constantly getting feedback, and as well as that you work in the wider community, you engage third-party groups, particularly those that might be most vulnerable to e-scooters. So you're looking at organisations with visual impairments, you're looking at ones with certain mobility disabilities who would be concerned around scooters, you're getting their perspectives, and then from that you're building your kind of framework and your operations to meet all needs of society. The future is incredibly exciting for urban mobility. I think even in the 4 years, I think since e-scooters first arrived on city streets and at a really this kind of scale, they've grown at such an exponential rate that it's only going to continue to increase. I think as the markets become more regulated as well, scooters will become much more safer for the general public, they become more socially acceptable as well. And I think certain current cities that don't run trials might be a bit more willing to open up their markets to e-scooters.